It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Don't win nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now.
All right, y'all. Listen, man, I'm not going to let it annoy me. I'm not going to let it annoy me. I'm not going to let it annoy me. Oh, man. Jay came on to say what's up, and then the stream went down. Oh, man. Y'all know how I get, man. Jesus. Ooh, the devil. Jeez, that's what I said. I'm just sitting here. Jay just came on and give us a quick, he's at the mechanic and I'm getting into my thing and the stream goes down. I guess when Jay went off, the stream went down. So I had to go back up. Y'all know how this stuff be irritating me. It be irritating my soul when things don't run smoothly. Boy, jeez Louise. Now I got to get back into my stream. Oh, the devil, boy. The devil's a beast, man. The devil's detected.
A person was detected.
The devil's a boy. Oh, you are a motherfucker.
A person
boy.
was detected.
A motherfucker, I'll tell you that. Anyway, let me get back to
was detected.
yes, the irritating, the evil of the universe trying to throw me off my game. You will not throw me off my game today.
Was detected.
You will not. I will rock this show regardless.
A person was detected.
Oh my God. Oh, it's so irritating. All right. Whole bunch to talk about. Everything was good. I hope everybody had a good night last night. I know y'all, I ended by saying, I know y'all get tired of me bragging about sleep, but I try and preach to y'all how much better you feel when you get the proper amount of sleep and how your body is recharged. Your body, like we treat our cell phones, we treat our bodies like cell phones sometimes. Some people treat their cell phones well and some people treat them horribly. Like when you're charging your cell phone and you're on 5% and you put it on the charger and you still keep using it, you're running it, you're killing your phone. Same thing in life. When you rest, you rest. You leave everything away. You gotta recharge, people. You gotta recharge the battery. Don't listen to these people. Hey, I understand if you're on the grind and you gotta work 3 jobs, you have no choice. Then you have no choice. You gotta keep going. I'm not telling you not to do what you're doing, but when you have the opportunity, don't be out here falling into these trends where I work 15 hours. I had 2 hours of sleep. I run off of it. Your body is going to catch up to you with that 2 hours of sleep. You got to find some place to get this rest. And I'm not in a great financial situation. Let me get that straight. So I'm not speaking for somebody who's got a bank account who's loaded up. I'm not. Them days have gone, them days have passed, and them days are coming again. Don't get it misconstrued. Them days are coming again. But right now, when I need my time, I need my sleep. So when I turn that cell phone, you flip that cell phone over. For me, it's around 10 o'clock. I don't care what basketball game is on. Now, football game will fuck up my time. Now, a basketball game in February, listen, I'll hear about it tomorrow. Flip that phone over, go to sleep. And thank God my sleep patterns have become like on time. I already know when I'm getting sleepy. I already know that 10:15. I've already said my prayers. I've already prayed for my people that I need to pray for. I've already prayed for the blessing of the day that just passed. And I shut them eyes and it's sleep time, baby. Sleep time. And it's a good thing. Let me see what we got up here. Jeanette's in the building. What up, mama? What up? I'm putting all your comments up there. All right. So, y'all, there's a comedy war going on outside, and no one is safe from it. Oh, there's a comedy war popping. Club Shay Shay. I feel that Club Shay Shay right now is on a mission to try and destroy comedy. Our comedy. Because ain't no white people getting on that show going at Jerry Seinfeld or anybody. No. It's just us jumping on that couch. And I told you people, it wasn't about Cat Williams that I was afraid of. Cat Williams spoke what he spoke, said what he said. What I was concerned of were the copycats, pun intended. The copycats. The copycat. That's what I was worried about. When another person sees Cat Williams get 55 million views and become the hottest comedy ticket in the country, Cat Williams tickets were always hot. They were always hot. But now, through marketing, Cat is now flaming hot. Them tickets are going. Them arenas that he may have sold, them theaters he may have sold out, may turn into arenas by himself. Them theaters that he stopped in town, shoot, he may stop there for 2 nights. God bless him. It's amazing. He deserves it. Comedy-wise, he's going down in history. But it's the copycat that now want to jump on Club Shay Shay's couch because they want the same reaction, which is not going to happen. There's not going to be 55 million views for Monique being on there. But everybody now, I got a story to tell. I got a story to tell. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a story to tell. And it's all now, we are going to now destroy. Don't blame this on the white man now, y'all. Even though the white man does own Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay. His name is Colin Cowherd. But can't blame this on nobody else. We are sitting on couches, and now in the under the umbrella of I'm speaking my truth, it's now blowing everybody to pieces. And I told you this was going to happen. The white comedians are like this. This is entertaining. Oh. Well, they talk about everybody. They talk about Kevin Hart, who else? D.L. Hughley. They talk about Tiffany Haddish. Wow. Everybody. They really enjoy this. This must be something they do at the barbershop. Everybody on there trying to fuck everybody's money up. And it's endless. It's endless. Because when Monique gets on there, somebody's going to have a rebuttal to Monique. D.L. Hughley already did his rebuttal. I got it all right here. I'm going to let y'all see it all. But don't sit here and please, people, understand this is what I said would be the problem. It's just a never-ending cycle of people going on, sitting on couches and bitching about how another person treated them or how another person did them. I got a story to tell. Or this person did me wrong. That person did me wrong. That person did this. That person did that. And it just goes round and round. Round we go. Just keeps going. You got a problem with somebody? Deal with the person. And then wrap it up. But there's a market out here for this now. And everybody's up for sale. Everybody will sell their story to get their comedy tickets hot. Everybody will sell their story to be the trending topic on this show, on morning shows, Jonesy in the Morning, 94.7 The Block, Shay Moore in Kansas City on Power 105. Everybody wants to be the star of the show. Listen to my story on how they dicked me over. Listen to what they did to me years ago. And then I got a little something for Shannon Sharp. But before I do that, let me start playing the clips for y'all. Because I done ran my mouth. Which one should we get into first? Well, this is the story, if I'm correct, if it's labeled correctly, about Monique and my friend Kevin Hart. Here's the clip. Y'all check it out first.
Now, you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I do his podcast.
Yes.
And I want y'all to re-listen to the podcast so you can hear it for yourself. When he first comes on, he says, you're like my mother, you're like my aunt, you're like my sister. Okay? Then we do the podcast. We speak about the Tyler Perry situation. Oprah Winfrey, he said, I don't really know Oprah, but I'm going to reach out to Tyler. I appreciate that. Kevin kept his word. He reached out to Tyler Perry. Kevin Hart called me back about maybe a week or so later. He said, Mo, I talked to Tyler. He said he don't want to revisit it. He said, but I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just move past that and let's just do great things. So whatever
That's what Kevin said.
I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart. Let's move past that, Mo. Let's do some great things together. Don't even worry about it. Whatever y'all want to do, I will partner with you. I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know what you want to do. Now, let me say that before we go any further, because I want to make sure I give Kevin Hart his proper credit. When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check and said, here you go. We're forever grateful for that. When we were able to give it back, we said, brother, we appreciate you with some interest on top, because I don't ever want nobody to think
Feel like they
me
gave
and my
us.
husband. So I want to make sure I put that out there. That brother really helped us out when we needed to be helped out. Then when he came back with, I got you. I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, I'll executive produce. I'll partner with you. I said, good shit, Kevin, because we're in a deal with Endemol, and we're trying to get our talk show back. Mo, whatever it is, I got you. Now, Kevin Hart is one of the biggest entertainers right now in the world, right?
Correct.
And was then. We got off the phone with Kevin Hart. We called Endemol immediately and said, Kevin Hart said, whatever we want to do, he got us. He's going to partner, executive use. They was like, oh, this is incredible, because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is.
Correct.
2 weeks go by. We get a call from Endemol. Endemol says, we just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky. And Dave Becky said, Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique. So whatever she told y'all, he doesn't want to do anything with her, nothing. You know, he doesn't want any kind of relationship with Monique.
So what changed between the 2 weeks and and plus he gave you a check, you gave the money back, then said he would partner with you, executive produce, whatever you need, Mo, hey, we got you. So what transpired, or what do you think transpired between then, that 2 week period?
Well, soon as we got off the phone and they told us what Kevin's manager, David Becky, said, I called Kevin Hart immediately. I said, hey, baby, we just got off the phone with Endemol, and they said Dave Becky called them up and said, you don't want anything to do with me. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication. I can tell you right now. I said, wait a minute. Are you okay, though, with this white man calling them up? Getting in between our relationship after something you said. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication, and we're going to talk Tuesday. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, it's a miscommunication. That was 2 years ago. If you talk to him, I talk to him. I've never talked back to Kevin Hart again. So that's what we're faced with. When you allow somebody to come in between a relationship with a woman that you said, I'm like your mother. You said I'm like these things. I didn't ask you for that. So everything that baby was saying sitting here, everything he was saying was on the up and up, because when you hear people say, get the anger out your heart. Oh, man, no one's saying he's lying. No one ever said I was lying. It's so easy to discount and devalue because of what we look like.
Right.
When we have our juggernauts, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, these are our juggernauts of our community. These are the people that our babies say, when I grow up, I want to be that.
Yes.
I want to be like that. So we have to call those people to the mat and say, listen, what are you teaching our babies? You're feeding poison because you're showing them your private jet. I'm going to show you my mansion. I'm going to show you my fancy cars. But my character is shot and I'm bankrupt.
All right. My character is shot and I'm bankrupt. Boy. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I think happened. First of all, you can't say a person's character is shot and he's bankrupt when you just said when your family was up against the wall, he cut you a check. Let's just say that just is an oxymoron to me. You can't say a man's character is shot and morally bankrupt if he went out his way to cut you a check when your family was up against the wall. You said that, and you paid him back. But he didn't have to cut that check. My family's back being up against the wall ain't none of Kevin Hart's business. Your family's back, but he cut the check and you paid him back. And now it's okay. I took it like your soul is bankrupt. How is his soul bankrupt, but he cut the check? So there's something nice in the soul. But let me explain what I think happened. I believe, this is all speculation, that Kevin Hart had every intention of helping her. And Kevin was like, I'm a big star. I'm a huge star. I'm a mega world international star. Gonna handle this. Then his manager, David Becky, got wind of it. And said, Kevin, you're tripping. We are not going to go in business with the reputation, fairly or unfairly, that Monique has in Hollywood. We are not putting your brand a part of that. This is what I believe happened. And people bigger, the higher up, said, yo, tell your client what we're not going to do. If he wants all of this and he wants the movement that he has going on entertainment-wise, the brand that we're associated with is not going to be associated with her. It's bigger than Nino Brown. Whether you like it or not, it's bigger than Nino Brown. They said that over there, what you wanted to, and I'm sure he had all good intentions. And in my opinion, what was said was, no, you're not. But you can if you want. You can if you want. And y'all can say, Stacey, y'all can say, tell him what to do. Y'all, why did he tell him what? He got a whole bunch of employees working for him. He got people working in his company that he is paying their salaries. I'm not saying you're wrong, Stacey. I'm just saying y'all better look at what the bigger picture is here. If you got all these people, if Stacey Mitchell, if I'm paying you $500,000 a year, and I'm paying Jeanette $300,000 a year, and I'm paying Ashley Newman, all with the health insurance and all that other stuff, and Ashley Newman, you're getting a check to take care of your family from Michael Shawn. And we're working together. We're an industry. We're a company. We're Michael Shawn Entertainment, Michael Shawn's World Entertainment. And the higher up said, you're putting the money in jeopardy that is paying for these employees that I just mentioned, R.G. Parker. What y'all gonna tell me to do? I'm asking my community, what y'all gonna tell me to do if I continue to try and executive produce somebody, and what they're telling me is that the money that you're making to pay for this company, the money that you're making to pay for those private jets, I'm telling you what real business is about. Not just the entertainment business, but real business is about. Now you got to make a choice. What y'all gonna tell me to do when we have our little meeting, y'all? What y'all gonna tell me when we had the meeting and I sit y'all all down and say, listen, I really want to help so-and-so. I cut a check. I did help and they paid me back. But if I go forth and I take part in this, it could affect everything we're doing, and it's guaranteed they're about to put me on Hollywood timeout. I just, like Steve Harvey said, I get it, but have a real conversation. I just want to know, because y'all be quick with the comments. Y'all tell me, when your check that I'm paying y'all to work for me is in jeopardy, how quick y'all gonna be like, no, we need to do it. But I'm telling you, the powers that be, this ain't no make-believe. If they want to start removing me of not being the one in these movies and not being able to produce my original films on Netflix and Netflix specials and put together all the stuff, and they're the financiers who are really, they're the ones putting their money and getting the banks to give me the loans and stuff like that, because you don't use your own money to create these mega things. You just don't. Kanye taught us that. I want to hear what y'all gonna tell me. And you're absolutely right. If that's true that he ghosted her, that's right. But what have I been saying for the last few weeks? We don't know the whole story on how the ghosting happened. We don't know how that conversation really happened. We don't know. But I'm asking y'all, let's not veer off. Let's not pivot. If your checks are in jeopardy because I'm the golden nugget and the people financing this are like, we're not playing with her or that person. I got a funny feeling if I tell y'all, so I'm going to back out, I'm not going to help. I got a funny feeling y'all all going to go, yeah, I understand. I get it. Just got this funny feeling, but y'all got the comment. Y'all tell me what you would want me to do. Well, once again, exactly what is the end goal here? What is the end goal on dragging him? But mentioning that when he found out your family was up against the wall, that was the preface to the statement. Oh yeah, he was really great. Yeah, he really wasn't amazing. But when I didn't get what I thought I should have got from him, and he ghosted me, now he's morally bankrupt and lacks character. I'm saying, sadly, you have to leave her alone to protect the greater good, but it's her reality just didn't say anything to her at all. But it's her really just didn't say anything to her. We don't know this. But yes, should he have had a conversation? I believe he should have told her. Hey, Diane. I don't know. Find another way for her. Contact her with other folks. What other folks you want me to contact her with, Stacey? I'm not saying it's Monique's fault, but what bridges hasn't she burned? And I'm not saying it's her fault, but who do you want me to reach out to? And is that my job? I put you on a podcast. I cut you a check. Do y'all know how big it is to be on Kevin Hart's podcast? He's giving you an opportunity to create your wave again. Not that she doesn't have a wave, but to recreate it like Cat Williams did. You had a chance to recreate the wave. He cut you a check, put you on a podcast. Maybe he shouldn't have ghosted you. I agree with that. If he really didn't say anything to her, let me see your comments. I understand you don't have a choice, but I need my paper. You need your paper, Jeanette, right? You want to make sure that we're gonna be right, and I keep these relationships right, and that's all this business is about. It's just relationships. You're hot, you're popping, you keep it moving, you keep producing, you keep doing your thing. I'm not saying none of this is right. What I'm saying is, if you have to choose between fucking up your plug and reaching out, you got to make sure you're willing to risk everybody's checks that are working for you and all the people that rely on you doing what you're doing. There's a lot of responsibility. And I know everybody will throw out 500 million. He's worth 600 million. And we've gone through this. The taxes, the expenses, the what has to be done. Is he straight for life? Of course. The ghosting is what hurt me. Then I don't know. She said they didn't talk. Did she try and call him again? I don't know. Did she try and text him again? I don't know. But this is what I mean by these couches being the devil, because what we get is one side of a story, and the biggest names get dragged in here, and they get dragged, and they have to decide whether I should even respond. Because the biggest name in the game gets dragged into every story, because just like I'm bringing Kevin Hart right now, when you bring Kevin Hart's name people come, people link up, views go up. So he has to decide, should I really even waste my time telling my side of the story? But there are other clips with Monique, and I don't have this actual clip. There are other clips with Monique. Have you heard the show, or are you just jumping in?
I heard a piece of it and I messed you up, and then you came back like like an Avenger, and then I heard a little bit. You going in on Monique? I'm talking about Monique.
I'm not going in on Monique. I'm going in on the fact that when she says this story about Kevin, and Kevin cuts you a check, and she said my family's back was up against the wall, he cut a check.
I heard that.
And he said he was going to executive produce. Then the manager caught wind of it. In my opinion, the manager said, "We not fucking with her."
Time out. Yeah. This
and
ain't the look right now. This hurt the brand. This hurt the bigger picture.
And the people above her. Now, should he have ghosted her? Maybe he should have called her and said, "Look, my hands are tied. My hands are tied."
But he is busy. So he's busy. I guess if that's your friend. Because I'm about to say, because a lot goes on. We get busy, and I dated him. Oh, man, I forgot to call. I had a missed call. Oh, yeah, I did tell that man I was going to hit him right back. Oh, like things happen. And for, and something else, you're busy. Now you're on a flight going to wherever. So I can see how that happened. But after 2 years, like, then I forgot to do something.
But did she reach out to him? Because this is what I mean about this couch. Did she reach out to him
after that?
Hit him back?
No. It didn't sound like it. She would have said, "Hey, I reached out several more times and I didn't get a response." She didn't. She absolutely. That's the part that she conveniently left out.
And Ashley Newman says, "I don't think she's wrong by telling her story if that's her truth. Can't knock her for her truth." This is what I hate, is this cold word that this is my truth. This is your truth don't mean it was the truth. Just because you feel it's your truth doesn't mean it's the truth, because we ain't hear the whole story. So people get on these couches and do they bitch and moan sessions, and we don't hear the whole thing. So a simple question, and if Shannon Sharp could ask a simple question: Did you reach out? Did you reach out?
Within those 2 years, I ain't. If you ain't talked to him, I ain't talked to him, and that's 2 years. And I said,
did you call him again?
Reach out? Did you follow up? Did you do your due diligence, or did you rely on waiting? Well, he told me he's going to call me back, so I was just waiting. No, people just don't wait for 2 years. That's why it's called a follow up.
and y'all could joke about all y'all want. Y'all could joke about this, that me saying Kevin Hart's my friend, and I don't care. I'll take the joke. But I will tell you this. When I called Kevin Hart years ago, and I had an idea, it took him like 2 months. I was at a bar called Clicks, and my phone lit up, and it was Kev. It didn't turn into anything, but he called me back. We had a discussion. Dog, he talks to hundreds of people a day. At minimum. Now, if y'all want to get stuck on ghosting, fine. But then D.L. Hughley got on, because D.L. Hughley heard Monique on the Devil's Couch. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Stop the Devil's Couch. The Devil's Couch.
It's all it's doing is destroying us. That's all it's doing.
He's our new Wendy Williams, I guess, or he's our new.
And you see what happened to Wendy. All right, this is D.L. Hughley responding to Monique. This is D.L. Hughley right here, y'all. All right, come on.
Getting messier and messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. So Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy ass video with her and her daddy complaining about something or working out. I don't know nobody that work out that much and gain weight unless every crunch you do has got Captain in front of it. But apparently she goes on Club Shay Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host Jasmine Sanders played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she says she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints. I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't, because I respected her wishes. She's a liar. It's also befuddles the shit out of me how somebody who as a comedian talks as much shit about everybody else as she does, she has the temerity to be offended about anything as much shit as you say about people. Then she encouraged everybody, allegedly it stems from the fact that I used to always talk shit about her on video after video, and she encouraged her sweet babies to look at the video and find them. Do that. Do exactly what she says. And you know what you're not going to find? You're not going to find any evidence of that, because Monique is a fucking liar. She's lying about that. But what you will find Is Monique talking shit about some alleged contract dispute we had? Look at the ticket. It says D.L. Hughley, then Monique. She knows the story. But what she did in response to that, she talked about my dog, my wife. This broad even brought out my daughter's personal trauma. My daughter was molested, and Monique brought that shit out and told the world that I allowed my daughter to be raped in front of me. The lying motherfucker. Wow. She knows she was lying. And it only stopped when everybody from my family checked her. It's interesting. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? You won't ever see her with her family, videos with her children or grandchildren, because nobody fucks with me. How do you have sweet babies when your own babies don't fuck with you? How do you love us for real when there's no evidence of anybody loving you for real, except your daddy, who you apparently have to pay? And FYI, daughters are paid for by daddies, not daddies who get paid by their daughters. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? Telling jokes. Monique, if she'd have spent as much time actually writing jokes and writing her Netflix special as she did complaining about not having one, it wouldn't have been trash. It got the worst reviews of any Netflix special in history, because that's what Monique does. She complains and she has grievances. You never see her being a human being. You never see her being sweet and warm to people, except when she's using it to butter somebody up to get something. There's a reason why everywhere she go, shit starts. Everywhere she goes. How is it that nobody fucks with you? Not even your family. How do you, or I was on the road getting it. I get it every goddamn week. Look at my schedule versus yours. See how much I'm going. And I still manage to have a relationship that I cherish with my children. Can you say the same? You can't. Because all you do is talk about your grievances and who did you wrong. There's a reason you're by yourself. There's a reason you got to pay a man to love you. It's sad. There's an old adage that says you can't buy love. It's a shame, Monique, that you probably always will have to. Well,
all right. Oh.
I'm gonna tell you, this couch, the devil's couch. I'm gonna tell y'all now, it ain't gonna stop. And I tried to tell y'all when Cat Williams got on there, and I had no problem. That's what Cat wanted to do. The problem with what happened is the copycats.
Ouch.
The copycats are going to come out the woodworks to jump on that couch because they want their comedy ticket to be the hottest ticket in the country. They want to be able to sell out arenas and theaters with their name, just their name alone. And everybody's going to come on that couch and rock out and say their stories. We're going to hear one side of the story, and names are going to be put out. Names are going to be dragged. And then what do we got to do? The person whose name gets drugged has to decide whether it's worth me answering back, whether it's worth me addressing it. Well, D.L. Hughley ain't taking the fucking high road.
What up, Coke?
D.L. Hughley ain't taking the high road. Well, she got plenty of $40 she can afford to pay for love. It's whatever.
Now he said she brought up her daughter getting molested. Like when you take so, it's levels to this. It's always say this about everything. It's levels, and when you cross certain levels, is a difference. To talk about that man, if allegedly true, talking about his daughter being raped and he watched and was there. Like, come on, that don't even sound realistic. What father was standing there and watched their daughter get raped?
But this is the crazy thing. Like, we're watching this, and like I said earlier, white comedians are like this. Like,
go ahead, go for it.
Well, that's what y'all do.
Yeah, that's niggas just always pulling each other down.
Now, white comedians have done this to other white comedians, but on this level, this is the they're just gonna couch you go to, and okay.
Oh yeah, you never see like a Jim Carrey go after a Robin, like you don't see stuff like this. Not to this.
The only
degree.
time you've ever seen this back in the day, and a lot of y'all ain't up on it, is like David Letterman and Jay Leno when it was coming to who was gonna get the Tonight Show after Johnny Carson, and there was like a war going on between Leno and David Letterman.
Vince McMahon will watch his daughter.
Oh Jesus!
But Dave and Jay went at it like that to where you talk about personal stuff.
Like, they made a movie about it.
Oh, wow.
HBO made a movie about it. I was a David Letterman fan. Clap all the way back. What other whitey saying about all this? They looking and going, hey, if that's what y'all do. Y'all just throw all your dirty laundry out in the streets just so y'all can get views and likes, and y'all can. But then the code word is, I'm speaking my truth. if there was no money connected to that truth, if there was no
Mhm.
profit connected to telling that truth, a lot of this shit wouldn't even be said. OMG, I was just saying that to someone, putting our business all out in the streets, tearing each other down. That's all that's going on. And it's not going to stop, y'all. It's going to get worse.
But how do you speak your truth without putting someone? I guess when you say earlier about speaking your truth, people have to get that off their chest. They want to get this off. So if this is her true truth, she should be able to voice it because her opinions matter, right?
Our opinions matter, but you want to voice your truth because you want to take shots at somebody and you want to make sure the world knows what your belief is, that that person ain't shit and that person didn't do shit and that person, if it's a crime, what went on? If somebody violated you, speak your I get it. I just told the story when Jay wasn't here of a comedian who has passed away, who saved me from ever being introduced to hard, I'm going to say what the society says, hard drugs like heroin, cocaine, and stuff like that, and stopped me and wouldn't allow me to go hang out with them after a comedy show. I never mentioned that person's name because I did not want to put slander that their activities were into that. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't mention the person's name, and that person saved me. That person saved me.
Should be back. But
So my thing is, this is the game of just like, let's bring everybody's name into everything and sit on this couch. What is the end game? Because guess what, y'all? After a certain point, people gonna be like, oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I don't believe it though. Those two things you brought up made me really think. The fact the whole raping thing in front of DLs, I don't believe it. So if you're not credible with that, everything else is suspect. And the fact you said Kevin Hart, you ain't talked to him in 2 years, and if you never followed up with a person that's super busy, that's on you.
But Jay,
and
let
you
me ask you.
strategically left that out. So I don't believe her.
Let me ask you something, Jay. First of all, let's say me and you weren't as close as we are.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say last time I saw you was last time I even spoke to you was at Hot 97. When we left that job,
Okay.
let's say that's the last time I spoke to you.
All right.
I catch wind that financially you in a bad place, right?
Mm-hmm.
I call you. I said, Jay, what's good? What's going on? You know, I know you're a proud man. I get it. I said, but listen, I'm going to cut you this check because I'm hearing, you know, that you're going through it. I'm going to cut you this check. I give it to you, right? You pay me back.
With interest. She said she paid him back with
interest.
I don't know, but go ahead.
With interest. And then because I don't come through with co-signing for a business that I said I would do for you, I said, you know what? I'm gonna co-sign this business that you want to open. You want to open this franchise. Oh, who knows? Chicken wings, a chicken wing spot franchise. I'm gonna get all these chicken wing spots.
Jay's Chicken. All right.
Right, Jay's Chicken.
All right.
And then somebody higher up from me and says, yo, the reason why Jay was in that situation was because of this, this, and that. And the people who are backing you don't want to get involved. And you got the money to help them, but understand all the other shit that you're doing. They're talking about if you get into business with Jay, it's going to affect the money that we get from these people to finance everything you have to do. Okay. I don't call you ever again. I say we're going to talk until I don't call you ever again. You got every right to be mad, right? That I don't call you. But to say after I called you and cut that check that I have no character and that I am morally bankrupt, how was I morally bankrupt when I reached out when I didn't have to?
You didn't have to.
I'm just morally bankrupt because I didn't go in and jump your business off.
Maybe she felt like, all right, I'm back on my feet and I need you to stand on this for me to help me get back totally on mine. And now you're not there for me. So she's selfish in a way of only thinking of in that moment, not in that moment when you were desperate and times was bad and that lifeline came out of nowhere and looked out for you. So yeah, I'm not rocking with her.
A person was detected.
If a person cuts me a check to get my family out of financial bind, I'm never going to get in front of a camera and then question their character ever. I'm never going to do that. That's just me. I'm going to be like, and I know people are like, well, it's always just not about money. Motherfucker, when it comes to feeding my family, it is. And if you went out your way to do that, if you decided to back out and never talk to me again, thank you for what you did.
Yeah, let's stay. Yeah, I'm with you on that. You always gonna hold that special place, no matter what happened afterwards.
Exactly.
You always gonna have that special place. To all right, you came through in the crunch when I truly needed you. You ain't here right now to help me get a business proposal idea off the ground and get some extra stuff. But when I was really in need, that's a difference. It's levels.
And to say questioning his character when there are comedians who will sit there, the Tiffany Haddishes of the world, and other comedians will sit there and be like, what he did for them when they were homeless, sleeping in a car. Dog, it's such an oxymoron. He didn't do what he said he was going to do to get you popping.
He might have forgot. He might have just been so busy. Where is your follow-up call? Don't put that on that. For me, it's like, I know I forget stuff. I know it. I make, we're going to do this, or hey, I'm going to call this back, or I'm going to do, and forget. And now you mad. Oh, yeah, I did say I was going to loan you that money. Why you ain't call me back? I forgot. Like reach back out, and then we can have that dialogue for me to say either, oh, this is why I didn't, or I forgot, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's
and I don't want to beat a dead horse because we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. But to Shannon Sharp, I want you to understand the realm that you're walking into. You're walking into a realm where your couch is now turned, like he said, to the Wendy Williams couch. And I want to tell you, there's a price that gets paid when you're the one giving the people the platform. Because in 7 months, when you have another comic or another actor and they're putting people on blast and they're putting stories and your millions of views are going and going and going, at some point, somebody is watching who knows your ass and knows your shit and is sitting there going, he. Oh, where did they get a load of my story? And I'm telling you, I'm not wishing this on you. I've seen this from experience in this game for 30 years. Somebody is going to wind up on somebody else's devil's couch talking about you. I'm telling you, mark every word I just said. When you tell the story and you give people the room to tell the stories, at some point you will become the story. And you got a cushy job at ESPN, and you are making money, and you done jumped into this. And when people, because the rumors are already out there, Shannon Sharp. The rumors are already out there. I love Shannon Sharp. I supported Shannon Sharp when he was in Cowherd, and he still works for Cowherd because he owns the podcast company that this Club Shay Shay is under. I'm just
so even though Shannon is playing neutral and just being
not playing neutral,
he's the vessel. He's just letting them get it off their chest.
But the thing is,
it can backfire.
He's not playing neutral when you're saying stuff like Tiffany Haddish ain't even got a husband. Not when you got the giggles and the laughs and everything like that. That's not how people. I'm just warning you, this realm that you are entering, you really don't know nothing about.
Niggas, everybody got something.
Everybody got something.
It's something. Yeah, it's always something.
You got to let these people know that you are absolutely neutral. When you're enjoying the gossip and you're giggling with the stories, and you're clapping, oh, I can't believe they did that. I'm just telling you, Shannon, this ain't football media. This media is different.
So he just need to be more balanced. It can't be all the drama. That's what you're saying.
It can't be all the drama, and you can't act like you're having a good time hearing it. But listen, I don't wish this on you. I've just seen it go with Wendy. I've seen it go with, listen, when I work with Jonesy, and me and Jonesy are doing the show, we know there's a different way to do this now. There's a different way. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to tell the stories that everybody knows. But you got to walk a fine line that people don't think you're getting a kick out of this shit. Because we all got put to pasture after running our mouths. Me, Jay Black, and everybody else when I played the Breakfast Club clip. Gayle King was still mad at Charlamagne not knowing it was me that said the shit.
Oh yeah, I did play that clip.
Yeah, I played it earlier. I think it was one of them days last week, or I forget when I played it. And I don't wish this on Shannon Sharp.
Well, good morning, Gail. Good morning, Oprah.
They not listening.
Listen, y'all.
You just assume.
Put in the atmosphere. They listening. Good morning.
You get what you put out, Envy.
Right now, Oprah and Gail probably on their way for breakfast.
Oh, Gail pressed me one time. She pressed me because she thought that I wasn't even on the radio. She was talking about something that Envy and Michael Shawn and Miss Jones them said years ago, and she pressed me over that.
I'm just telling you, there's a price to be paid. Charlemagne had to pay his price. Charlemagne became the story. Envy's become the story. Charlemagne years ago had people run up on him. You got to pay a heavy price in order to give a platform for this stuff. And it has worked out for DJ Envy and Charlemagne. But don't think it won't be your turn. It will be your turn at some point. And when it's your turn and they air you out, you think Disney and ESPN ain't gonna be like, wait a second, we didn't know, we didn't.
Shannon Sharp said, "This money flowing in right now. Hey, I'm the buzz.
Everybody,
I'm the talk. Hey, I'm
buzz.
getting millions and millions of hits and views. Look at these checks. Woo! Life is good over here for Shay Shay. Uncle's doing good.
What? Who want next? Who? Let's get Suge Knight on. Hey, get Suge Knight on the phone.
Suge Knight. Yeah,
jail.
did he post something about? Yeah. Suge is in the news for something I just saw. What did he post? It was somebody Snoop saying that his wife is cheating on him or something. Wait, here it go right here.
Now we club Shay Shay. Look at that.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Now we club Shay Shay.
So Suge respond because I guess Snoop has said something about Suge. I pray for you. About something about finding his peace, and then Suge responded back, "Well, I pray for your wife. Stop going to Hawaii with other men." And then not only did he do that, he posted the pic of the dude she's out in Hawaii with, allegedly.
Oh my God.
So I was like, all right, don't play it. Suge would be dope to get on Club Shay Shay. He said,
stay away. Stay away. I'm telling you, stay away. What you need to have is a very positive interview. You need to get somebody on there who's going to be very positive, who's going to share their story without running somebody else into the ground. You can share, you can speak your truth unless somebody has violated you illegally or something like that. I get them names. I'm not talking about sexual assault. I'm not talking about people pressing you to have sex for a role or have sex for a beat or have sex to get in a commercial or have sex to get on a radio show. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stuff like we just talked about when you are airing people out simply because you don't like the business that they practice.
But all Snoop said was, I pray that Suge find his peace.
Mm-hmm.
Suge said, well, I hope your wife find peace with the other men in Hawaii. Like, damn, homie, we went there. You couldn't wait to get that off.
What is going on here?
He couldn't wait. He was holding on to that one.
I just said, find your peace. We got to bring my wife into it. What are we doing here?
And in the comments, well, Snoop been cheating on her forever. And
of course.
I said, here we go.
Here we go. Here, I know. He deserves it. I get it. I understand. I understand what's going on. So that was it, y'all. And that was a long-winded. And thank y'all for everybody rocking in the community right now. There was another story that we didn't get to, off the beaten path. Mm-hmm. There's a Michigan lady who her son tragically shot up a school and killed people.
Oh yeah.
Killed a bunch. And now I ain't gonna listen. I've been saying this shit. I didn't know it was gonna happen like this. But now she has been found guilty of manslaughter. So she's going to jail. And next, they're going for the husband. The next thing is they're gonna go for the husband.
So the mother of the kid, he killed 4 people.
Yep.
And she going to jail for him pulling the trigger, taking the gun to school and shooting them up. It's the parents' fault now.
So I'm sitting there going like, well, what could they like? How would they have known that he was capable?
Shawn said, as she should. Okay, keep going, Mike.
So then I was like, how would they have known that their son was capable of that? So I said, you know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna go above and beyond a little bit and do some research.
Oh, Mike, you did some research. All right, new research department.
I did a little research.
Let me hear what you came up with.
So this is what came out of court. At her trial, prosecutors presented evidence that Ethan Crumbly had wanted mental health help. This is the son. He wanted mental health help and complained of hallucinations, but said his parents did not get him treatment. Miss Crumbly said, if I'm saying that right, said on the stand that she did not think her son had mental health problems. Well, on the morning of the shooting, the parents cut short a meeting about a disturbing drawing that their son had made to go to work. They left the meeting to go to work, and they declined to take the 15-year-old home. They declined to take the 15-year-old home. They went to work. He went back to school with the backpack. Nobody checked the backpack. Well, the gun was in the backpack, and hours later is when he shot, tragically, those kids up in school.
Knowing he's mentally ill, you didn't protect the gun and to where so he couldn't get to it. But that still doesn't, for me, don't equate that you're gonna go short of school.
No.
I get the negligence of not having it locked up. That's where
They
she
also so they cut short. The school was trying to make them aware.
Did he break into it though? Now, if she had it in the lockbox and he broke into it, and like that's like she took the necessary
the
steps.
school is saying they were telling you. The child said he was hallucinating. They had disturbing drawings. The school is telling you, and you cut the meeting short to go back to work, and you refuse to take your child home.
That's your whole problem. I gotta get this money to pay.
So now,
wow,
kids are dead because you refuse to take your child home. That's a whole different circumstance now. She knew the gun was in the trunk that morning.
No, I don't think she knew that the kid had the gun on him in school, and the school called him. She was stressed to get back to work. She probably already been rolled up several times and could barely leave her employment's on the line, and she got all that stuff probably was going through her mind. I need to get back to work. If we being real,
well, they don't have kids because these kids ain't the school's responsibility. At the end of the day, you have to do something if they're telling you, if the kid is saying I'm having hallucinations.
Yeah, you got to get them some type of help. But you're still not assuming they're going to take a gun and shoot up students. Like, that's to the extreme. But I guess we don't understand mental illness to that degree.
Do you think it's the extreme if your kid says he having hallucinations? Don't you think that's to the extreme?
Yeah, you want to get them help if you can.
But that's
if
extreme.
if she could afford it.
But that's extreme.
And is if she couldn't afford it or didn't know, I don't know. It just seems weird. Some of it I don't like. I get it. But some of it just doesn't sit well with me, knowing that I'm responsible for your actions as another human being.
Yeah, your kid's action. Yeah, you are responsible for your kid's actions. Yeah, that's called being a parent. You are responsible for your kid's actions. Real as that is her son. Where was her concern? She left. Let me tell you who really is pissed is that the parents who lost their kids are saying, if you just would have taken your child home
for that night,
my kid would still be alive.
We don't know what the future may have hold. Yeah, I absolutely that part.
When I read that,
they brought him the gun. I don't think she brought him the gun. Did she buy him the gun?
They said there was a gun purchased 2 weeks before.
Yeah, as an adult, I don't think you could buy him. I think he was 15 at that time. Yeah, because he's 17 now and got life.
Well, the father's next.
Can you have a 15-year-old can't possess and own a gun? So they brought it and probably had it in the house.
You can still buy it for him. The school is responsible. Also, this kid was having issues in the school. Knew 6 months before this is happening, and
they could have put their foot down. They could have said, "Nah, we know this. He can't be here."
Oh, and y'all, yeah, I'm sure the outcry of parents. I'm sure all y'all parents are like, "Oh, now you're gonna say my kid can't go to school?" Yes, your kid. See, y'all want strong discipline, but then y'all don't want strong discipline. Y'all want strong lines that can't be crossed, but then when it's inconvenient, y'all don't want lines that can't be crossed. Like, it's either going to be, there's going to be strong lines, you got to take them. Either you take them or we're calling the cops and they're going to take them. They believe they did buy him a gun.
Half these parents are mentally ill. Yeah, the parent could have had some issues. But no, when you said the flip side of the parents that's now suffering that lost their kids for the rest of their life, like, yeah, it's like
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
How many warnings can they the school is basically saying, I can't believe what you want us to do. We can't just they did this. We can't just throw the kid out.
The gun was a Christmas gift, allegedly.
We can't just throw the kid out. But if
gift what? Oh, so I guess I stand corrected. So they got him a gun. It's like 3 different people saying this. So it was a Christmas gift. So they brought it, and there you go. Let's go to the range, but we're gonna let this one be yours.
These are the parents.
Because you can take your kids to the range. You can, I guess, yeah. Ooh, but not with mental illness. If I know you got an drug problem, alcohol problem, I guess any type of something that's non-typical. Yeah, as a parent, you are involved with
Look,
that.
if you're a gun owner and you want to teach your kids to use the gun because it's in the house and you want to show them safety tips, listen, y'all wanted these guns in the house. Y'all got them. Hey, y'all wanted them. Genie's at the bottle. I'm not gonna fight that battle anymore. Y'all won. Y'all go ahead. But understand now, parents, if you want to teach your kid, but to actually give your kid a present, this is the gun. I got a problem with that because the problem is one mistake and this is what happens. We live in a different culture. What is imperative to err on the side of caution? If your child says, I want to kill myself,
Oh,
I
that's how that
don't,
word. Because you know YouTube to take that off.
I want to unlive myself. I don't take it lightly. No, you never take it lightly. You can't take it lightly. Hey, the girl, the one child took the gun from the house and shot the teacher in the stomach, and the mom, because she didn't have the gun put away, she went to jail. I try to tell y'all, when you add these guns in, there's a whole bunch of other circumstances that people don't seem to understand the responsibility of owning a gun really, really comes with. Resources were offered to him and the parents, and he refused it. If it's a public school, there is very, very little they can do since they are federally funded as far as keeping him out.
No, a school can say if you mentally got challenges,
How you know that? How you know that?
They have to be able to demand.
How do you know that?
I don't have to keep your student if they're that could be a detriment and a challenge that's disruptive to others. That's why people get sent to the back. Remember back in the day, they got kicked out of your school. They had to go to the bad school.
Yeah, but you know you can't just send them out. You got to go through the paperwork.
So let's go through it. But for now, you're gonna be sitting in this counselor's office over here on the side. Your parents we need a meeting. He's not permitted back until we have a meeting. I'm sure there's something that can be done
and then,
as a principal of a school to protect the other students.
And then
when you see these icebergs coming.
Okay. And then when the outcry comes from other parents saying, I can't believe you stuck that child. That's not the way to handle that child. And here come the lawsuits. The lawsuits are that you did this to my child. And okay. But back to my point. Y'all wanted the guns. Y'all got the guns. Y'all didn't equate or think of the big picture on everything else that could go wrong. She took him to the range that weekend before the shooting and never took the gun out of the vehicle after the range. He took the gun from the vehicle and put it in the bag.
And that's why she's in shackles. She got 25 years, but I think he got life. I don't even know, is life nowadays, or is life like 40 years? They put a number sometimes on life, but so she's got at least 25 years she's doing as a parent. So she's gonna die in jail. She got what? She's in her 40s. I guess maybe not die, but yeah, I don't know.
So this kid was having mental health issues, and you were taking him to the gun range. Make it make sense.
Some parents are in denial of these mental health aspects. Okay. You'll be all right. He's good.
All right. Well, then you still, just because you're in denial doesn't make it make sense. Make it make sense. He's drawing disturbing pictures, and you take him to the gun range and buy him a gun. Make it make sense. The process to get troubled kids out. Monty was well, I ain't gonna bring Monty stuff up there. Lady Q, if you just said how a parent can't see the iceberg, how do you expect the school to see it? Don't know. I feel, honestly, this is gonna sound crazy, because this kid, his brain and his mental stability was all over the place and he was hallucinating. I'm like, this kid never had a chance. He never had a chance. And I am dog. I wouldn't give a damn. If my kid's life was taken, I wouldn't give a damn about the kid, the mother, the parents, the father. I wouldn't care. I understand that. I'm just saying this kid never had a chance. He's getting taken to the gun range.
At 15 with mental illness.
If a child is a threat, the school is required to report it to the authorities. And when they would have arrested that kid and had done, I wish they would have done it.
Afro Green said, I see them kick black kids out for less, please. Yeah, that's what I said. If they really want them out, they know how to work the system to really get you out.
You're not going to get them out by the end of school day. But you could have kicked them out and taken, if you really believe that this kid was a danger. But once again, you got to risk your job. You got to risk your job by saying, you got to take him.
You see what Sean Clark said.
You're right. The school could have demanded that the child be taken home and not allowed back until to be cleared by psychiatrists. It happens to our kids all the time. But my question is this. If the parents said, we can't watch him and we're not going to watch him, where are you sending them? You got to take them. You got to call the cops. If the parents say, we're going to work, Where you gonna send the kid with mental health problems? Where you gonna send him? You gonna send him home by himself? You gotta say him. What do you gotta do? You gotta call the cops and they gotta take him. How you think that would have looked?
It doesn't work like that.
The parents have to come get the kid and take them to a hospital to
The
evaluate.
parent was there. She was there at the school.
But they left. They
and
left.
then she's like, I'm out. I gotta get back to work. I'm on this. I took an extended lunch break to come up here to deal with this mess.
I can't put this on the school officials. That any decision I make, I'm either risking my entire job if I make the wrong decision. If I stand on business, Second Amendment parents, they want their guns. Yes, if I stand on business,
call 911.
yes, and if I call 911 and I send that kid to the
he worked at a school. He said that's what you're supposed to do. So we got an insider. We got a cop that's watching, giving insight.
And if I do it, you also, Shawn, know the lawsuits that could happen if it's not proven that you were wrong, and you'll lose your job if that lawsuit goes through.
What do you mean? If the psych text came back and it's not the psych said no, you still take a precaution. No, they did their due diligence and took their steps needed.
If they prove that you violated somebody's civil rights and that, dog, how can you disagree with lawsuits?
Mental illness. You talking civil rights? I'm talking about if they thought that this person was mentally ill, they have clear signs and evidence something ain't right. You need to have them checked out, and it turns out nothing was there. They can't get sued because they had them go through that.
What?
No, I disagree.
You're so naive.
I disagree.
Lawsuits happen all over this country against schools. All over this country.
But they got proof of evidence and reasons why they believed it to be some mental illness.
If them parents leave and he or she makes the wrong decision, they are putting their whole. I'm just telling you the pressure that gets put on one person or two people to have to make the right decision for some shitty ass parents that left the kid in their hands. It's just an unfair situation that the parents leave and you're like, what the? I can't believe they just cut a meeting short. We just said your son is mentally. Listen, I wish they would have called the cops. You just said, how could the parents even think? The parents didn't think he was capable of shooting up the school. So how would the people at hand would think, well,
because
we'll just
the
watch
schools
him.
are trained differently to look for certain things more. Some aspects when in my vision.
Dog, I know
if I'm
people
a
work at the
counselor, that means
school.
they work with kids. They're looking for those traits. They're looking for those things. They looking for stuff.
Dog, my daughter works with these kids every day,
and she see the ones that are a little different.
And
the ones that might
she's
be
not a therapist. This whole bullshit a little different.
You can see signs when somebody is that this person is a wild boy right here, or this one. You can see signs when somebody live on the edge. Mental illness, you can tell from someone just being bad. I believe when you're working and that's your field, they see signs.
They're not trained for this. Do you know how many people work in a school that are not trained for this? They have therapists. They have things. They have people who are trained for that. You're asking these people to really be able to see signs. Oh, I see something a little strange here.
See something, say something. At least putting it on the radar of someone else to start the dialogue, to start doing a little digging. Start to have those meetings with the parents. Hey, we noticed this. We wonder, have you noticed this at home? Like, you got to start somewhere. You supposed to ignore it and just say,
they're not, because they're not getting paid to be trained like that thoroughly. I know too many people who work in the school system or with kids every day are not trained to deal with that.
You're safe when you err on the side of caution. This is from someone that works in the school, Mike. He said,
do you want me to get somebody who works in the school to tell you what they know and what they don't know? Afro Queen, yes, there's a black kid in Texas right now being kept out of school because of his locks. Absolutely.
but mental illness, nah.
That's racism. But that's a different story. That's just blatant racism.
But it just shows how they can flip the script or the policy.
You don't have to go to school to learn racism. You don't have to go to school to learn racism. It's two different stories. That's just blatant racism. That's ingrained. That's the American way. We learn racism from the minute we come out the womb. Diagnosing mental health is a whole different story. If you suspect that a child may be a danger to himself or others, we are mandated to report it. They went to the parents. They went to the parents, and I wish they would have. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I wish they would have. there will be no lawsuit if they follow the protocols in place for handling such a matter.
Thank
Michael
you. Mike's
Worthington.
the word about
Michael
it. They
Worthington.
gonna get sued if you bring this up. No,
you
they
know,
have to.
like I know, even if they can file a lawsuit and bring pressure and bring public pressure, and you could still lose your job and find out that you did nothing wrong. It's
Mike,
happened. There's
here you go.
protocol
Here
in
you
that.
go,
too.
Mike. Here's a teacher, school person right here.
We
Read it
take
out
a
loud. Here we
mandatory
go.
training on how to report.
Bam.
On how to report.
So there's some training
That's
involved.
that's your comprehension, Jay. That's your poor comprehension.
No.
On how to report. They're not trained on how to handle mental health.
What I was saying is there's training involved to see something, to say something.
You can't.
There's training involved.
And why? This is my thing. Y'all are putting this all back, and the parents left the kid there when they tried to tell the parents to take the kid. We're not going to push this on them. On the bus with
I'm just saying this,
and it's so sad. And it's so sad. Fuck a village. It takes the parents to be part of the village.
But sometimes the school and parents working together can help get results versus you trying on your own. And what I'm just saying is the school are trained and they can bring these up and not just ignore it because they're scared to get a lawsuit, like you were saying.
I'm saying you're asking these people to do things on a minute by minute basis. And I'm not going to blame them. I wish they would have called the cops and taken them off. Teachers are not trained therapists and psychologists. I know that, Afro Queen. I know that.
We're not saying that.
It's just lazy ass. It's just lazy ass parents want to point the finger at somebody, and they actually took the time out to look at the picture. They took the time out to have a conference with the teacher, with the parents. They took time out to be like, look, this is what's going on. And those parents decided to go back to work. Well, no, put Stacey Mitchell's back up. Tell them, Mike, they don't train us for the outbursts. It's sad out here for these kids. No, I will bring so many people who are working in the school system right now who have been attacked by kids who are not trained to deal with this attack. I will bring like 7 people who are working in schools every day dealing with situations that they were not trained for. I saw on Facebook that a kid was sent home for drawing that looked like her family hanging from a noose. Come to find out, it was the family scuba diving on vacation. It's a fine line. Schools walk. Thank you. And I'm sure somebody had to get reprimanded for that. She erred on the side of caution.
Or seeing something and saying something that looked potentially disturbing and reporting it and not ignoring it. And then if something did happen in school the next day, well, why didn't you say something? You'll be in all type a whole heap of trouble.
And then when you come into the office and they go like, you know, the kids said it was their family scuba diving. You didn't know that it was scuba diving. You thought they were hanging.
Yeah, we were just talking about the parent that's locked up because a kid shot up a school and she's responsible as a parent now. You're responsible for the action of your kids that shoot up a school. We were just saying how the school should be involved in this as well. But go ahead.
I would be mad if I found out that the school didn't do nothing. The school was trying. Did they do everything right? No. But the parents left them in a situation. That's why the woman's going to jail. You put them kids at risk. You report mental health issues. This was a white kid. Matters are handled differently. Listen, y'all. Racism is racism.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Parents need to stop depending on the teacher. Listen, and in Iowa, now we got teachers. They're going to give teachers the guns. Now they're going to give teachers guns. Certain teachers are going to get guns in Iowa now. So that's what the teachers need. For $60,000, you're going to be a babysitter, a teacher, a therapist, and security for $50,000. That's what you're going to do.
Yeah, I saw that. They're going to have armed teachers, but they saying they're not going to tell you which teachers are the ones armed.
Oh, great.
But they want to have them go through training, and I did see that. So, yeah.
So now the pressure of God is if I hear something, I have turned into a police officer. And they send me for a 6-week course, and that trains me to be a police officer. And police officers who are supposedly trained can't handle these situations correctly a lot of times. Protocols only work if the system works. The system doesn't help if the people don't use it. Facts. I can't disagree with that.
That's a police officer right there.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Parents didn't need to be teaching before they go to school. Listen. We're gonna move on from this because I see
people passionate about this though.
I told y'all when we demanded these guns, when white people got us, and we wanted our guns for the revolution, and we wanted guns to protect our houses. There were going to be things that were going to be sacrificed, and safety is one of them. As much as they tell you having your gun makes you safe, it does in situations. Everybody having a gun also makes you unsafe, because you don't know who's getting a hold of these guns. And you don't know if the people who have these guns, even though they've passed all the protocol, they've passed all the tests, they've gotten a license. Listen, in Texas, I could go around the corner and get a gun. I'm an alcoholic. I could have went around the corner and got a gun. There was literally a gun store around the corner. All I had to do was show my ID. When I had no record, I could have got my 9 and sat up there and put it, and I'm a flaming alcoholic, like just a drunk. Y'all think y'all safe?
Just for the record, from this in-house teacher aspect, no one will be reprimanded for reporting things. So if y'all see something, still report it, please. Don't listen to Mike. We worried about you might get sued.
Sean, don't lie. Miss Clark, don't lie and tell me that you could sit up here and said nobody has ever gotten in trouble for reporting something that came out to be not true, because that would be a blatant lie. That's why people don't get involved, because they don't want to start the shit show of them having to stand in front of another committee and repeat what they're saying. I believe you're right. They should report it. But don't you sit up here and say nobody has ever been reprimanded for doing it. Too many parents are the problem. I transport a lot of parents to prison, and we expect the kids to be properly guided. I mean, I can't argue that. And thank you, Ms. Clark. I didn't mean to get aggressive, but thank you, Ms. Clark, for the comment.
Mr. Clark. I think that's
no. I thought that was Shawn. I thought that was I thought that was a female on the picture.
Oh, my bad. Oh, you're right. Darn it, I'm looking at somebody else. All right, you good. Hey, no, you was coming at her. That's what it was. I'm glad you fixed it.
And I was like, yo, I'm new to this. I was ready to pop his ass.
See, Stacy Mitchell want to fight kids like that.
No, but listen, I've had experience with somebody that I came to, who a kid hit her. She went to the front of she went to the heads up. They did nothing. I don't know what you want training for. You want training to do what? To get hit? I will say this: my mom's son was sneaking toys to school. I started patting him down like he was in jail before he went out the door to school. It's sad.
Make sure you ain't got nothing knowing. Leave them butter knives at home. Because some kids that get bullied, they feel like they need to bring. Yeah, but
thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, because I've been saying this, and I've given up the fight. Y'all want the guns, y'all take the guns, but y'all also take the consequences that come with the guns. I'm blaming the parent if the kid come with a gun to school.
You can't stop somebody from sneaking a gun if you already know, though.
So then you shouldn't have a gun. Then you shouldn't have a gun if you can't stop somebody from sneaking.
I'm just saying, like, if somebody really want to bring it, they're gonna figure out a way
you
to
shouldn't
bring
have a gun.
If it is stun gun, a knife, or whatever.
Then if you can't stop somebody from sneaking your gun at the house, then you shouldn't have one.
See something, hear something, say something. All right, that's where we at. See something, hear something, say something.
And I'm not talking about they should reverse. They're never gonna reverse that. There's too much money to have guns in this country. They're not making it easy for you to have guns so you can be safe. They're easy for you to have guns so that the industry can make millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. That's why they're doing it. If they weren't making any money off of gun sales, guns wouldn't be legal. It wouldn't be legal. They wouldn't give a damn about any amendment. They wouldn't care.
I just went to one yesterday, check one out. Because Craig got me thinking there's a war coming. I said, let me see what I need. What's out there? How much they costing now? Get some extra rounds.
That's where we at. That's where we at. But y'all, and I don't wish tragedy. I wish we lived in a country that when a school shooting happened, the country would stop, and every politician would be like, okay, we have to end this, but we can't because the NRA pays you motherfuckers too much money. They got them lobbyists over there. Do you notice now when school shootings happen, most of the time nothing's even talked about? It doesn't matter. And they're not going to pay for extra security at the schools. No, they're not going to pay for extra security at the schools because that doesn't profit anybody in the state. No, what they'll do is they'll put more responsibility on teachers. And they know that's not going to work. Now, I hope a teacher having a gun saves a kid's life. I hope it does. I really do. But you think this is a movie where you got a class full of 15, 20, 30 kids and somebody bust in there and you're going to come out like you're the Terminator or you're some type of movie and you're going to be able to gun this person down and keep all your kids safe at the same time? No. Somebody's going to die when somebody comes into a school with a gun. But y'all don't want to deal with that part. I check my son's bag every single morning before he goes to school. And well, you should. Don't need to square up. They think they're adults. No, if people actually knew what schools, and I just have this insight from people who work there. If people knew what schools really look like right now, and I will say this, and what the teachers really look right now, some of these schools in Dallas, Texas, you would be very scared. You would be very scared to know what these schools are like right now. And they would start, you would get a better understanding of why people of color coming in schools from our neighborhoods where we live at, why these kids are so far behind. We don't even want to get into literacy. We don't even want to deal with literacy. We don't even want to deal what level our kids, people who look like us, are reading at. I've been shot at 3 times on a job. And let me tell you, hearing that bullet whiz by your head, you hear the bullet and then you hear the pop from the gun. Bullets travel faster than the sound. And they want teachers to be able to go through a few weeks of training and be able to handle that situation. And that is the answer. And this man is telling you this is what he does for a living. And he's telling you what goes on and what it's like. And you want somebody to take training, and the first time it happens, what do you think is going to happen, people?
I think for the teachers, it's like if you're in a classroom, it's barricaded and someone's trying to get in and your teacher's in there and they're armed, you have more protection. I think that's some of the vision along with that, though, just to be balanced.
But you know how the system has failed when you won't try and figure out how not to get to that situation. Instead, you have training exercises for kids because you have decided there's nothing we can do. We can't stop it from getting there. And it's going to be a black teacher accidentally shoot as a suspect. Shot as a suspect.
I thought he was a suspect.
I want to. There's something. Listen, man. Let's do something fun. Kanye needs our help, y'all.
Kanye needs us. Let's help Kanye out.
Let's help Kanye.
Shifting gears. We shifting gears.
Kanye needs our help, everybody. Be very afraid of the teachers who volunteer to be the teachers with the gun. They will be the trigger happy. Yes, you're right. But Michael Worthington, who's a great friend of mine, Michael Worthington, I'm so glad that you're on the show. Comedian friend from the beginning.
Sold out the United Center in 7 minutes. And I just wanted to express to everybody out there to see if it's anyone that can help with this. It's the only arena that I had access to in the past year. And when I call, people say there's no avails for me. And you know why that is. So if there's anybody out there that can help with this, please do.
All right. So y'all heard Kanye. Does anybody have a venue that Kanye could actually, I think I have a connect at the VFW if you want to get the.
Ye don't need it. She a billionaire. I'm trying to get Usher tickets.
Y'all, this is an icon here. Kanye needs
just
help.
Sold out the United Center in 7 minutes. And I just wanted to express to everybody out there to see if it's anyone that can help with this. It's the only arena that I had access to in the past year. And when I call, people say there's no avails for me. And you know why that is.
Yeah, we know why that is. We know what it is.
Club Shay Shay. You get Ye on Club Shay Shay.
Let me tell you something. If he gets Ye on Club Shay Shay, but everybody has a venue. We know why you're not getting a venue. We know what you said. We know the things you said, whether we agree or disagree. We know. Anybody, do you have a entertainment space that Kanye can get there? Yes, he can go to the local outside. And listen, he can go to the local community center for $50. And listen, if Kanye comes to Philly, I'm going to see him. I'm going to see Kanye. Every Kanye concert I've been to been fire.
Oh.
I don't know. B Uno's Craig be at B Uno's rocking. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to go check out the spot with you Saturday. So yeah.
But is that fair though? He can't, like, because of his views on the Jewish community at times. He can't get booked. He can't get people that he's going to sell out. That's guaranteed bread. And they're like, nah, we not rocking with Ye. You ain't coming here. Oh, we not available that day. We booked.
Yo, goes back to the Kevin Hart. Do you see why Kevin is like, hey, I'm not saying Kevin did. I'm speculating. When the higher up said, Kev, we not fucking with her.
Nah, Monique ain't on our list.
We not fucking with her. Listen, y'all, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just telling you, I've always said what's right and what's real. What's real is that if they want to make it difficult for you, they can turn a superstar into a behind the music real quick. How about the off-duty lounge in Camden? Mike, you know what I'm talking about. He used to perform there with me. Off-duty lounge, we got it right there. It only hold like 30 people, but but I'm shocked with these venues. If this is true, it does shock me. Call me naive. It does shock me why it would be so difficult to get well. It's political views also. It's just not the thing about the community. It's the political views also that people are holding against them, which is the biggest. Tell him to try the Apollo. He not. That would be great if he did the Apollo, but the Apollo only holds so many. He'd have to do get his money. He'd have to do like a 365 concerts back to back.
Yeah, he got enough money. Why didn't he buy his own venue?
Because he can't buy a venue in every city. This goes back to we don't own anything. Think if we owned our own venues. Yeah. Think maybe that could rock out.
He should open up for Taylor Swift.
Oh man. And then one more fun one before I get out of here. Before we get out of here. For those who, this happened like last week. The New York Times wrote an article and they were talking about how it's the Travis Kelce fade. It's the Travis Kelce fade.
Not the Travis Kelce haircut.
It's the Travis Kelce fade.
You go to your barber, let me get that Travis Kelce.
And when I saw that, I almost lost my mind. And I was about to go so ham until Travis Kelce came out and made this statement right here.
Man, it's absolutely ridiculous. And to do it on February 1st, to throw me to the wolves like that was messed up, man. I don't want anything to do with that one, man. I got a good fade if you need it, though. It's a 2 on top, a nice high to mid fade with the taper in the back. But I didn't invent that. I just asked for it.
Now, listen, man. If it wasn't, like, what do y'all people, what did this country, this is the New York Times who put this in. The New York Times. Thank you, Travis Kelce, for saying the obvious shit. Do y'all just walk around America with your hands over your eyes until a white guy comes around and you go like, hey, he invented the haircut. Let me get the. This has been going on for 50 years. Like, I'm not even passionate. I was just so it's like, yeah, when Bo Derek invented the cornrows. For those who are not old enough, go Google the movie 10, where Bo Derek is running down the beach with her cornrows and everybody's like, oh, that's so edgy. I can't believe that's beautiful. How'd you think of that? You didn't. You Elvis Presley the game. That's what you did. You did an Elvis Presley.
What? You snatched that.
You snatched it.
What?
Travis Kelce went in there and said, let me get that one, the one that black guy has. And I like Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, live your life, promote the vaccines, do everything. Make your money, kiss Taylor Swift, do what you do. It's not his fault, but I'm glad he came out and said something. Y'all just...
And you said something fun too. I saw this yesterday. A white lady was talking about birthdays and who pay for. If it's your birthday and you're planning a party, are you to pay or other people to pay? I thought this was an interesting take she had.
I think it's unfair when someone chooses a really expensive restaurant for a birthday dinner.
It's my opinion that if you invite people to a restaurant of your choosing for your birthday, you should pay for everybody. I know that's going to be deeply unpopular, but I just think that you can't pick a restaurant and ask people to come and celebrate you and pay for themselves. And in some friend groups, it's even expected that you split the cost of the birthday person too. If I invite a group of people somewhere to celebrate me, that's my treat because I organize it and I'm asking them to come. Pick an expensive restaurant and expect everybody to pay. And in this person's case, then get pissy when they say, I'm sorry, I can't afford that, is really bad manners.
Bitch, you have lost your fucking mind. If you think I'm going to pay for people to come hang out with me on my birthday, bitch, you lonelier than I thought anybody could possibly be. If you think I'm paying for Jay Black's mozzarella sticks, spare ribs, baked potatoes,
my shot of Quavo,
and his shot of Quavo, so I can have him around on my motherfucking birthday, you are out your motherfucking mind.
Wait, Tosh agree? I don't know if Tosh agree with you or the YT.
Tosh, you are out your motherfucking mind. To get pissy when they say no is the problem. I personally would never accept an invite on their birthday and expect them to pay. Thank you, because there ain't no way I'm inviting people and then saying I'm paying for everybody unless I'm rolling in the dough. If I'm in my situation, a normal situation, yeah. If I'm popping, and I would be like, yo, everybody come, it's on me. I've done that before, and it wasn't my birthday. But if you think I'm like, yo, come hang out with me, and I got it, and you working your 40 hours a week, your 80 hours every 2 weeks, or you working your 50 hours a week and your 100 hours every 2 weeks, and you working OT and you got 2 jobs, and you think some average person is going to be able to pay that entire bill for you greedy motherfuckers who have no respect for somebody paying the bill, because y'all never have no respect. Y'all still ordering them doubles and triples, and y'all still ordering extra this and doing all that. I wish I would make my birthday to the point where now I'm taking an L. You know what I'm doing on my birthday? I want everybody on here to understand what I'm doing on my birthday. You know what I'm doing? You want to know what I'm doing on my birthday? You want to know? I'm putting my motherfucking Cash App on this birthday. I'm going to have a Cash App promo. I'm going to have my Cash App flying around the screen during the whole show. Is going to be Michael Shawn's birthday Cash App, and it's going to say send money. You think those pastors at them churches are bad? Them pastors ain't got shit on me. I'm going to have this caption at that Cash App is going to be popping.
What's your birthday? In like March?
It is March
2nd.
Don't get it.
You're not even going to be on. It's a Saturday. So
don't worry. Friday
is
going to be crazy. March 1st is going to be
but a lot of people
crazy.
heard comments on that video, and then I saw this on TV too. A lot of people agree if you're inviting people out to celebrate and party with you, you should incur, and cover that cost. You want people to come celebrate with you, you should take care of that bill.
That is like buying for sex. That's like paying for sex. You are paying for people to be around you for your birthday. You are paying. Lady Q said if it's catered event or set menu, then it's an event I'm paying for. But Olive Garden on a Tuesday, I think the fuck not. No, hell no. Ties. But also, if I tell you this is where we're going and you come with $2 and get a steak and lobster meal and expect everyone to put in for your meal, no. You're making my birthday too complicated. You're making my birthday too complicated. Guess who's the only person who's not paying for their meal? The fucking birthday boy. That's the person not paying for the meal. And if I'm drinking, I'm not paying for my fucking drinks either.
Yeah, if it's your birthday, you expect to be treated, and I guess the one that may feel special.
Y'all have lost your fucking mind.
I said, is this a YT thing? When I saw it, I was like, I don't know. What's Mike's thoughts?
Dog, if you're like I said, if the money finances is popping, I get it. If you
so I'd rather you not come if you ain't got no money. Don't even come.
Don't even come. Send me a birthday card with $1 in it. I don't care. Just don't show up here. I'm not doing a damn thing on my birthday. I'm chilling. Well, Don Page, you're chilling because you want to know what I'm doing for my birthday, Don Page?
You're putting the Cash App up. It's going to be an extravaganza. March 1st.
March 1st. Y'all better be saving your spare change right the fuck now.
Mike will be what, 53? So
I'll
get
be
your $5.30.
53.
Everybody gonna have to
Get
cash out Mike
it popping.
$5.30.
I'm gonna and while I'm doing the birthday show, while the Cash App is flying around the screen and going all over the place, I'm gonna have my phone. It's not gonna be on vibrate. I want to hear the ping, ping. That's what I want to hear. Ping. I want to hear the alert of the money coming. That's why you don't invite people that
How do
can't
you
pay.
expect people to give you money on your birthday though? Like real talk. It should just be a generic, general, yo, enjoy your born day, homie. Like, yo, happy birthday. Like, how do you expect people to pay you on your birthday? I think you take it a little too far, the expectations.
Fuck out of here. I wake up every morning, Tuesday and Friday, and entertain the fuck out of y'all. Let me tell you. And I love y'all for y'all sending the Cash App to my daughter. That was great. Love my daughters. I love the fact that y'all sent Cash Apps to Lady Q for her birthday.
They
love
did,
that.
They did.
And I'm gonna tell you right now,
we wasn't expecting it. Like, yo, y'all, like, come on.
I better quadruple what they got. Do you hear me? This is matter of fact, I'm gonna do a promotion. I'm gonna get C Chung to put a damn promo that's gonna air during the show.
You're gonna use the Diddy music.
I think I might get the 50 song. I get money.
Speaking of Diddy,
yeah.
I told you that.
Don't you ever interrupt me pimping this fucking show ever again in your life. Don't you ever interrupt.
It was an
me
I'm right
pimping
moment.
My
Because you
show.
told me Diddy was done. It was over. I said, Mike, this too shall pass. Just give it time. Diddy's already down posting. I saw he posted about his Love album. So the post has already started, right? People are already starting to forget about Diddy.
And he just
told
lost.
you
And he just
everything will pass. And
he just lost more posting. I'm talking about the stature. He just lost more sponsors.
That's the beginning.
He just lost another lawsuit.
Diddy's going to bounce back. Just let some time go by.
Yeah.
He dipped his toe in the water with the little post, and that's going to be a little bit more before you know.
Did you see those comments?
Right back.
Did you see? Oh, did he shut the comments off on that one?
Yeah, he shut it off.
He shut the. Yeah,
I saw Clary Joyce said,
he's
"Sir, too soon."
Yep.
But when I saw that, I thought about you. I told you, Mike. He gonna be back. Just give it a little.
He ain't nowhere. Dog, he's gonna be Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby is walking around and he's fine. Bill Cosby's walking around and he's fine. He ain't never gonna be. He ain't never gonna be doing a dance like this again. He ain't never gonna be doing that again. When my YT friends invite me to go to dinner for her birthday, she paid.
Oh, see, she paid.
God bless. And the key word is YT.
So that's
why
I think it's unfair when someone chooses a really expensive restaurant for a birthday dinner.
It's my opinion that if you invite people to a restaurant of your choosing for your birthday, you should pay for everybody. I know that's going to be deeply unpopular, but I just think that you can't pick a restaurant and ask people to come and celebrate you and pay for themselves. And in some friend groups, it's even expected that you split the cost of the birthday person too. If I invite a group of people somewhere to celebrate me, that's my treat because I organize it and I'm asking them to come. Pick an expensive restaurant and expect everybody to pay. And in this person's case, then get pissy when they say, I'm sorry, I can't afford that is really bad manners.
You're a loser. You're a loser. You're a loser. People don't want to be around you. That's why you gotta pay for them to be around you. They just going for the free meal. They going for the free drinks. You are using your birthday like Tinder. You're trying to get people to be there. You are out your fucking mind. Never, ever. Dude, I throw comedy shows on my birthday. You think I let people in free to that bitch? I don't let nobody in free in that bitch. You paying. I'll be 49 this year, and all I'm thinking about is this damn prostate exam.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Yes, black health and wellness, people. Black folk, we are the highest at risk. Get checked.
Oh, Jesus. We just went to a prostate exam. Hey, good luck with that, because I got to get my prostate checked, too. I haven't had it checked in a long time. I've had it checked twice, but I haven't checked in a long time.
Blacks and Puerto Ricans.
I'm getting I'm finding my new primary doctor, so I got to find. They open some doctors up here, so I got my health insurance, everything like that. All right, y'all.
Wellness Wednesday. We need to do a Wellness Wednesday show again. Bring a doctor on. Let's talk. Let's give some education. Help some people out that may not realize. Stop the stigmas. Stop
like
that.
I said, it depends because I agree. If I got it, I'm paying. Yeah. If I got it, got it. That's like me throwing my birthday party. I'm paying for it as well. Well, no one gave me money. Come on, Tosh. We gotta come on. Me and you gotta have a consultation behind the scenes. We gotta have an offline consultation. You shouldn't be paying for your birthday, girl. You shouldn't be paying for that.
She said she need a man. She wanted a man. She be door dashing her dudes.
No, I can't do. I can't do anything with that. But I can. You know, you door dashing dick. Mike, I definitely have to give you a call. I really want to catch up. Shout out to you for coming on here. I'm gonna play this for Tosh because she's been door dashing dick. So I'll play this for Tosh real quick. Just play this real quick.
I'm gonna say, hey, what are you doing? Can you come over? I want to have sex. You cannot DoorDash this dick to your crib. It ain't happening. That's the fastest way to turn me off. A lot of you niggas got DoorDash dick. A bitch can call you up any minute, any time of the day, and you're gonna come over, you're gonna dick her down, and you're gonna leave. She's gonna be on the phone with another nigga. Cause that's all you are. You a DoorDash dick type of nigga. A lot of you niggas getting used and abused sexually. Only thing you are is a human dildo. That's the only thing you niggas could be used for is sex, because you don't have the intellectual capability to stimulate her mentally. And that's the first thing you want to do when you meet a woman, is to stimulate her mentally, because once you control the mind, you control the...
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. So what, my
philosophy?
I done door dashed I've door dashed it. I've door dashed it before. And I got a super tip. I door dashed it. Mr. Stimulate your mind. What would you have done if there was a threesome that was about to happen? You wouldn't have went over there? Yeah, you would have. You'd have taken your jewelry ass over there. Used to be used to. He looks good. All right. Shout out to all my former door dashers.
The current ones.
Current ones. Hold your head. No pun intended. Hold your head.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. Keep it up, homie. May not be right. We might have been led down the wrong path, but I understand. I done popped up in my car and door dashed the dick. Some of y'all tender the dick. Some of y'all bumble the dick. Some of y'all everybody. And some of y'all bumbling your vaginas too. So some of y'all tendering your vaginas. Hey, is it right? I'm not saying it's right, but I'm not gonna downplay my past. Shit.
Oh God.
I was making deliveries with this dick.
Yeah.
It was 24 hours a day.
On call.
On call. Motherfucker, I was on call harder. No pause. I was on call more than the doctor. I was like, huh? What?
Oh God. But now Mike, 9:30. You know what time it is?
You know what time it is? You called me now 9:30 at night. I'm like, what?
Oh God.
Oh, and I think when I was live on the radio, I might have recorded my last hour to go DoorDash.
There you go, Ty. She's good with her rose.
Here goes the rose.
Where's Sexy Mo at? Sexy Mo be selling roses, y'all.
No, she's doing bigger things now. She's doing bigger things.
She's still selling them on the side, please.
You don't need that rose when Michael Shawn was door dashing. You don't need that rose. I was taking care of all of South Jersey and Philly like blow.
Oh God.
I was door dashing for fat chicks, skinny chicks, big tall chicks, dimes, 8, sometimes 6.5.
I guess Shawn endorsed the rose.
Now here goes Shawn. Here go Miss School System.
Yeah, right. This who y'all want around your kids?
We love you, Shawn.
Oh, yo.
All right. I'm giving y'all heads up.
I got a life too.
I was door dashing dick before it had a name. Real talk. I was doing that when all you had was pizza delivery. That's all they brought to your house directly. You couldn't get no groceries taken to your house. It was just pizza, Chinese food. Pizza and Chinese food. And this dick. No,
Oh, why not?
I was door dashing like a motherfucker. What? All right. Before we go, let me just make it clear. March 1st is Michael Shawn's Cash App birthday party.
Look, you know, I started.
March
got 3 weeks
1st.
to get stuff together.
March 1st. Yo, I didn't even know my birthday was that close. March 1st
Are
is
we having
my
a party somewhere this year?
I got a comedy show March 21st who has nothing to do with my
You
birthday.
can't have a party at 53. That's the weird number to have a party.
Oh, why can't you have a party?
Like it's 50,
We
maybe
can
55,
have a
60,
get
but
together.
not
We can have a get together. We just have a
together, like a lounge or something.
Yeah, I don't know, a lounge, something maybe. I don't know. We figure something out. But all I do know is March 1st is Mike Sean's birthday cash app party. Y'all think I'm playing? When I get C Chung to put this promo together, yes, do it the whole week. No, not doing it the whole week. I don't want to take away from the actual day. Tell Sean I need help with some math equation. Shit. Oh, you talking about Sean? Oh, he need help with some math equations.
Not Mike Sean.
He saw that Rose comment. He's like, "Hey, I got a problem with this math."
So it's Sean Clark. Miss Clark.
Miss Clark. Josh, it's all March 1st. I'm giving y'all a heads up. March 1st is Michael Sean's cash app party. I might have a DJ.
You sound so crazy expecting people. I don't know. That feels so. It's too much.
Get your pockets.
It's too much asking people.
Pockets right. Sean Clark, get the pockets. I don't care if it's $3, $4. Shit, y'all lucky I don't make it a minimum at like 10. Like minimum cash app $10.
Minimum requirement. If it ain't $10 or more.
How about, is there something I can set up on my cash app where if you send $9, I can reject it? Can I just reject
it? Send that back. What do you think?
That's
$10 minimum for this. What? It's a donation, nigga. You already got some commitments already. So your 3-week hype. You already
Yo, who want to get on a VIP list? Who want to get on the VIP list to give Michael Sean money?
53 or higher. So $53 your age and higher is considered a VIP.
It's VIP. If you send $53 or more
for every $1 for every year,
you get 5 minutes on the show. You get a link. We send you the link, and you get 5 minutes.
That Plugola, Payola. I feel like there's something going on.
We not turning this down.
Oh God!
What man is it? Nah, I ain't checking no prostates, right? No, I don't need. I'm just saying, Cash App. I just penciled you in my.
You on the calendar?
There we go.
On the calendar.
So anybody, $53 or more, you will get 5 minutes on the show. Mike leaves his ass to Dallas to see a certain person for his birthday.
Wow. I think I know where Don is going.
See, Don, I won't be fucking with you, Don. Because you be slick with your talk, Don. You be real slick with your talk, Don. You be slick.
I think I know where Don is going. Let me take a little sip.
There was no need for that, Don. There was no need for that, Don. Just get your money right, Don. Get your money up March 1st. March 1st, it goes down. Michael Sean's Cash App birthday party. All right,
we out. Are we out?
The beginning.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
I saw a couple of people that had some sexual activities with men, but said they're not gay. I wanted your thoughts on. I guess we could look at that maybe.
Why you want my thoughts on it? I
don't know.
No, you are.
Well, no, but we'll see because from their perspective, they had their own perspective and thoughts. I thought it was interesting, but I don't know.
Shit at me.
Because you keep it real. You tell you this is a safe space.
It's a safe space. But women, if you ever, you're good. If you ever, you're all right. You was just
there's a double standard already. But go ahead, we out.
Let me be who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. You fight for passcodes to your significant other's phone. You fight for passcodes to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You fight for deals. You fight for likes and views. Fight for your happiness and never let anyone take it from you. Michael Sean, Jay Black, C. Chuck. Somebody just send me a Cash App.
Get the hell out of here. For real?
It just made the noise. It makes a little noise. Now it makes the noise like change is going in.
They give you your early birthday? It's like every day leading up to it. No.
Whoever sent that, thank you. But that does not mean
who was it?
You were off.
Was it really somebody? No, that was just a coincidence.
Tosh hit me with the pre-birthday $5.
Tasha, Shorty Doo-Wop. Look at this. It ain't March the 1st. It ain't his birthday yet. Stop. She's amazing.
Dog, my goal, you know how
Sounds
the
like
telethon? Okay. Never let nobody no, but hold on, don't go. Never let nobody take your happiness. That's true. Never let nobody steal or anything steal your happiness. I'm gonna do what the old school telethons would do, like have a number that we're trying to reach. Like if like 1,000, we only need 4 more hundred to hit $1,000. What is your Cash App?
No,
Wait,
not yet, Miss Clark. Not yet.
Understand if you said that's my Cash App right there. $ Mike Showing 0902. Understand, just because you send it now doesn't make you off the hook for March 1st.
How do you make demands? What are you doing? We gotta go. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. People giving from the kindness of their heart. Then you put
yo, I'm gonna run these promos on Instagram like it's a comedy show. Watch how hard I go with this shit.
Mike, so you only turned 53 once, huh, Mike? That's what we're
That's
saying.
it. What I say? The only thing that's guaranteed in life is that it will end. So y'all make sure y'all get ready.
He
Y'all
bugging Afro Queen.
put money to the side, Afro Queen. Put money to the side instead of getting that cup of coffee. Make sure you take that money. Like, yo, you want some coffee? No, Mike Sean's Cash App party is
You
March
gotta
1st.
sacrifice. Don't treat yourself. I need to hold on to this $5 for Mike. Hold on.
Don't be driving for no reason. Like there's certain unnecessary things you don't need to spend your money on gas. Stay home a little bit. Be like, nah, I ain't going nowhere. Why you ain't going nowhere trying to save this gas money? Because Michael Sean's Cash App birthday party goes down March 1st.
I'm done. We out. We gotta go.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere.